Have you ever met a woman who seems to break all stereotypes, who walks her own path and isn't bothered about social norms or expectations? That's a Sigma female for you. Now you might be wondering, what exactly is a Sigma female? Well, in the grand scheme of personality types, Sigma females are the enigmatic lone wolves. They are the women who choose to dance to the beat of their own drum, often embracing solitude over socializing and self-sufficiency over reliance on others. Unlike the more dominant alpha females or the accommodating beta females, Sigma females don't feel the need to fit into any hierarchical structure. They are not concerned with social status or what others think of them. Their focus is predominantly inward, with a strong emphasis on self-growth and self-improvement. Sigma females are the embodiment of independence. They are perfectly happy being on their own, and often prefer it that way. They are the introverts who thrive in solitude, finding comfort and strength in their own company. They are self-reliant, capable, and confident, not needing validation from others to feel fulfilled. But don't mistake their preference for solitude as shyness or social ineptitude. Sigma females can be incredibly charismatic when they choose to be. They are observant and insightful, often seeing things that others overlook. Their quiet demeanor is not a sign of weakness, but rather a testament to their strength and self-assuredness. One of the most intriguing aspects of Sigma females is their ability to blend in and yet stand out at the same time. They are masters at keeping to themselves, yet their presence is often felt in any room. They are the quiet influencers, the silent leaders, the ones who do not seek attention, yet command respect. So, whether you identify as a Sigma female, or you're just intrigued by this unique personality type, stick around. We're about to delve into the 8 habits that truly set Sigma females apart from the rest. These are the habits that often seem elusive to the ordinary woman, but come naturally to the Sigma female. Now that we've set the stage, let's delve into the 8 habits that set Sigma females apart. First on the list is self-sufficiency. Sigma females need no one to rely on but themselves. They are the kind of women who thrive in their own space and time, relishing the freedom that comes with independence. They're not just comfortable doing things on their own, they actually prefer it. These women are problem solvers and decision makers, and they don't need to lean on others to get things done. Whether it's fixing a leaky faucet, crunching numbers for a major project, or deciding on the best course of action in a tricky situation, Sigma females are up to the task. They are not afraid of challenges. In fact, they welcome them, seeing each one as an opportunity to learn, grow, and become stronger. They're resourceful, resilient, and reliable. They trust their judgment and follow their instincts. In essence, a Sigma female is her own knight in shining armor. Secondly, Sigma females prefer solitude to socializing. They're not lonely, they're alone, and they're perfectly fine with it. Just like a rare gem, they shine best in their own space, free from the chaos and clamor of the crowd. This preference for solitude isn't about being antisocial or aloof. Rather, it's about harnessing the power of solitude for self-reflection and personal growth. Sigma females are their own best companions, their own harshest critics, and their own biggest cheerleaders. They don't seek validation from the outside world because they're busy validating themselves. In the quiet moments of solitude, Sigma females find their strength, their creativity, and their purpose. They embrace the silence not as a void to be filled, but as a canvas to paint their thoughts, dreams, and ideas. They don't run from their own company. They revel in it. For Sigma females, solitude is not a punishment, but a reward. The third and fourth habits revolve around non-conformity and open-mindedness. Now, what does that mean? Well, let's unravel this mystery together, shall we? Sigma females are a unique breed. They're not interested in blending into the crowd or following the beaten path. They don't wear the latest trends just because everyone else is. They don't go to the hottest brunch spots because that's where the cool people hang out. They do things their way, and they're perfectly content with it. They have this uncanny ability to live life on their own terms, without feeling the pressure to conform to societal norms and expectations. That's the beauty of non-conformity for Sigma females. But there's another side to this coin, and that's open-mindedness. You see, Sigma females are not just non-conformists, they're also incredibly open-minded. They have this thirst for knowledge and this insatiable curiosity that makes them willing to consider different perspectives and ideas. They don't shy away from conversations that challenge their thinking or push them out of their comfort zones. They welcome these experiences because they know that's how they grow. Here's something to consider. Sigma females are like sponges. They soak up the world around them, absorbing knowledge, experiences, and perspectives like water. They're not afraid to question, to explore, to seek. They're not afraid of change or of the unknown. They embrace it all, and that's what makes them so unique. In a world that's constantly trying to mold us into a certain shape, to fit us into a certain box, Sigma females stand out. They're not just squares in a world full of circles. They're multidimensional shapes in a world that's still trying to figure out geometry. They're not just observers, they're participants. They're not just thinkers, they're doers. To sum it up, Sigma females are the epitome of non-conformity and open-mindedness. They refuse to be straitjacketed by societal expectations and are always willing to consider new ideas and perspectives. In a world that loves to put people in boxes, Sigma females refuse to be categorized. Next up, we have introspection and the relentless pursuit of self-improvement. Now, these two habits are what truly set Sigma females apart. Let's dive in, shall we? Sigma females have a knack for introspection. They have this uncanny ability to look inward, to dive deep into their minds, and analyze their thoughts, emotions, and actions. It's like they have this internal mirror that they constantly hold up against themselves, reflecting on what they see, dissecting it, and understanding it. They question everything, from why they reacted a certain way, to a situation, to what they can learn from their experiences. It's a never-ending journey of self-discovery and self-awareness. But what's fascinating is that introspection for Sigma females is not just about understanding themselves. It's also about using that understanding to grow, to evolve, and to become better. They are relentless in their pursuit of self-improvement. They are always looking for ways to learn, to expand their horizons, and to enhance their skills. They believe in progress, in constant evolution. They are not afraid to step out of their comfort zones if it means they get to learn something new, if it means they get to improve. And what's even more remarkable is that Sigma females don't seek validation for their self-improvement. They're not doing it to impress anyone or to prove anything to anyone. They do it for themselves. They do it because they know they can always be better, they can always do better. They are their own toughest critics, always pushing themselves to reach new heights. But they are also their own biggest motivators. They celebrate their victories, no matter how small. They acknowledge their growth and appreciate their journey. They know that self-improvement is not a destination, but a journey of becoming the best version of themselves. So, remember, a Sigma female is her own toughest critic and her own biggest motivator. And that's what makes them so unique, so extraordinary. Last but not least, we have authenticity and a dislike for small talk. Sigma females are all about being real, being true to themselves, and expecting the same from others. They value authenticity and honesty above all else. They're not interested in pretending or putting on a facade. They'd rather be disliked for who they are than loved for who they're not. Now let's talk about small talk. For some, it's a harmless way to pass the time. But for Sigma females, it's as appealing as nails on a chalkboard. They're not interested in the superficial chatter about weather or the latest celebrity gossip. They crave deeper, more meaningful conversations. They want to discuss ideas, dreams, fears, and experiences. Small talk? They'd rather stay silent. In essence, Sigma females live in a world where authenticity is paramount, and small talk is considered cheap currency. For Sigma females, authenticity isn't a choice, it's a lifestyle. So there you have it, the 8 habits that define a Sigma female. Let's take a quick stroll down memory lane. We started with self-sufficiency, the hallmark of every Sigma female. These women aren't just independent, they thrive on it, making their own rules and setting their own pace. Next, we delved into solitude preference, discovering that Sigma women are content in their own company, finding peace in their personal space. Non-Conformity and Open-Mindedness were our 3rd and 4th stops. Remember, Sigma women dance to their own beat, refusing to conform to societal norms, while also maintaining an open mind to new ideas and experiences. Then, we explored introspection and self-improvement. Sigma women are always looking inward, seeking to better themselves and grow. Finally, we touched on authenticity and a dislike for small talk. Sigma women are genuine, valuing deep, meaningful conversations over trivial chatter. Remember, being a Sigma female isn't about being better or worse than anyone else. It's about being true to yourself and walking your own path, no matter what the world says.